What's up, YouTube? This is JP Panther back on a video, and today's video is actually gonna be, again, a lot of my DC subscribers and people in general wanted me to review this movie. I went to go see Birds of Prey. I'm gonna give you my thoughts. Again, this is gonna be my thoughts, and again, this will be a this video will contain spoilers because I don't know how to review these movies without spoiling the movie. And we're about to get into it right now. So again, if you guys do not want to be spoiled, or if you guys do care or don't care, if you guys care what I have to say, this video will have spoilers. If you guys just like, I want to see what JP has to say about this video with the spoilers, continue watching. If you just like, I don't care, then you don't have to click this video, whatever. But again, we're about to get into it right now. So you have been warned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This video will contain spoilers, just to let you guys know, and I will link it in the description box down below so you guys can also know as well. So we're about to get into the Birds of Prey review that you guys have been wanting me to get, and here we go. Here's the thing with the Birds of Prey movie, right? The Birds of Prey movie, as a comic book fan, is a big middle finger to the face. Because, I gotta address that right away. Because I have the Birds of Prey comic, the backer. This is not a... What you guys get on the screen is nothing... The things you get in the comics is not what you get on the big screen. And the movie, from a comic book point of view, is a big middle finger because this is supposed to be their female Avengers, and it's just pretty much a big middle finger to you guys. As a normie or as a casual movie audience, you probably give it like a C because I guess it's average or below average because there's a lot of things in there that's iffy as hell. But we're about to get into review, but I just got to address that, the first thing as well. So the movie pretty much starts off as her, again, this is part of the DCEU. It's supposed to be connected, but it's not connected. But let me guys know what it is. But it takes place after Suicide Squad. Her and Joker, again, a lot of the stuff you see is kind of... What you see in the trailer is kind of what you see in the movie. So pretty much her and Joker break up. They did all this crazy stuff, blah, blah, blah. They did all this crazy crime, blah, blah, blah. And pretty much Harley Quinn being her own independent girl. Again, when you watch this movie, this should have just been a Harley Quinn movie. It shouldn't have been a Birds of Prey movie. Like, the Birds of Prey don't even show up till the very, very end. It's pretty much her and Joker. They do all this crime, all this destruction, typical gang, land type thing, whatever. And Black Mask was also like considered a crime lord or boss lord and stuff like that. And how it goes is pretty much how her and Joker breaks up. Pretty much he was pretty much the prince of crime, at least in Gotham City or whatever that thing is. Her and Joker break up. Then she pretty much gets out the van. What you guys see in the trailer, she gets out of the van, destroys the power plant to pretty much let everyone know in the streets know that her and Joker broke up, and she's pretty much trying to be her own. But the problem is that she's trying to be her own, but she's trying to do all this stuff to kind of try to forget about Joker. But she still does. The problem is weird as hell because she wants to be the strong, independent, good woman, but then she does all the evil crap that her and Joker does. And the things with the movies that she doesn't have Joker anymore to protect her. And Black Mask is like, oh, and Victor's ass is like, oh, we know that you don't have anyone to protect you, so now we could kind of kill you. And all the people that were, all the crime lords and all the criminals that had to deal with all the tolerance because of Joker, they're trying to kill her. And then you have Sandra Cain, the Asian chick, whatever. She goes around stealing stuff, being like a foster child, stuff like that. You have Black Canary, who's pretty much, she works for Black Mask as a singer, but then later on, she becomes his personal driver. She becomes his personal driver and stuff like that. Then you have the police officer or whatever. She's trying to build a case against him, and she gets getting screwed over by men. And again, there's a lot of feminist man-hating BS messaging in there, but it doesn't really overshadow. It's in the movie. Don't get me wrong. The feminism and the man-hating bashing is in the movie, and pretty much she's trying to build this case about Black Mask, and then the way it happens is that the men keep screwing her over, and then the guy who that she builds a case against Black Mask, which is her ex-husband, and he takes all her credit, and she's at the bottom of the detective list, and he's at the top of the top, and he just keeps on stealing his wife's, I guess, work, whatever. Then you have Huntress, where her backstory is kind of interesting, but they don't explore it like that. It's just like here, everything's kind of like a flashback. And like the way it is like, all right, she's this rich, privileged girl. Her family gets killed. Then she gets grabbed by an assassin, and she gets trained to be a crossbow killer, assassin, whatever. Like it would have been interesting if they would have had their own separate movies and then come together as the Birds of Prey, like the Avengers. But instead, it was pretty much a Harley Quinn movie, and it's kind of like almost like a female Deadpool, kind of how like if you watch Deadpool, he narrates the movie. It's kind of like what she's doing with Harley Quinn. Like Harley Quinn is narrating the movie, and there's a lot of flashbacks. Like it's a lot of cutscenes here, cutscenes there, move forward here, move backwards there. It's a lot of that, man. It's pretty messy on certain things, like choppy and stuff like that. And then also in the beginning, they talk about how she got a PhD. Like they're trying to show you that she's sympathetic. Like they're trying to show you she's sympathetic, but then she's still going around doing all this criminal, destructive behavior. She buys a hyena. She goes around beating men. Black Mass. The way they OD on Ewan McGregor pretty much ODs, trying to show you that I am a sexist. Again, there's a lot of parts of him being sexist, a monogamous, and all this other stuff. But again, that doesn't make a good villain. You know what I mean? Like, you're just saying he's just a sexist white man. And I'm just like, bro, Black Mass is not like that in the comics. This is some other BS they just put in there to make a political statement. And again, the movie is not bad. It's hard to explain. Like, to me, I said it's like a C. I gave it an average, and I'm being fair. Because as a comic book fan, it's a big F. It's a big fuck you, to be honest with you. I'm gonna just keep it 100. And again, like this as a comic book fan, you are probably not gonna like this movie because the Birds of Prey is a female Avengers, almost DC Avenger type thing, and they make this woke BS bullcrap movement. And the problem is that they take all the characters and have them all come together at the very, very end and be the Birds of Prey. And the whole purpose is that Sandra Cain steals the diamond. Now everyone wants to go after her because she has like a $500,000 bounty. Then Harley Quinn's with her. Then Black Canary is like, oh, well, Black Mass is going to, they think I'm betraying Black Mass. Then the officer, Linda, whatever, she's trying to go against Harley Quinn. Then you have Huntress. And eventually they all come together. It's all this stuff about pretty much going after Sandra Cain because she has the bounty because she swallows the diamond. And the reason why the diamond is important because, again, there's a lot of... Again, this movie's choppy, so that's why I'm kind of giving you a choppy review. Sandra Cain, the reason why it's a big deal because the diamond has these digital encryptions of all these rich people's bank accounts, and he wants it so he could take that diamond and have that data so he could access all these bank accounts so he could become more richer, have way more social, political, economic power, and be the end-all ruler of Gotham for like ever. So pretty much the diamond has a lot of money in it, and he wants to pretty much stay in power forever. And again, they unite. And again, at the end, pretty much, the Birds of Prey come together, they fight the men, they hit the men in the balls, men, and, there's a lot of, massage, there's massage in this section. It's like, they try to show you that the men are pigs, the men are bad. They literally make it work, they let you know that the men are bad, the women are good. And it's just like, bro, like, that's not makes a good movie. You know what I mean? And the way it is like, all right, the Birds of Prey comes together, then they fight Black Mass and his army, and then the Black Mass, he steals, he gets Sandra Cain and kidnaps her and stuff like that, and then Harley Quinn tries to kill him, and then Sandra Cain takes the grenade, throws pretty much him off the pier. He blows up, boom, and pretty much he's dead. And the Birds of Prey is like, we're together, we're the Birds of Prey. And again, it's very, very lazy and half-assed, I'm gonna be honest with you. And of course, in the end, they all come to, well, pretty much after that, they get tacos, and then, they talk and blah, 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 and all this other stuff. And then Black Canary, the police officer, and Huntress, they're talking and stuff like that. And then Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn and Sandra Cain are together. They go in the back and they steal Black Canary's car, and they pretty much do their own thing. So pretty much she's trying to be, it's like she's trying to, it's almost, she's literally a female Joker. That's pretty much the whole entire thing is. And I just feel like this should have just been a Harley Quinn movie instead of the Birds of Prey movie. And it pretty much tells you that the three girls are now the Birds of Prey, and Margot Robbie and, no, sorry, Harley Quinn and Sandra Cain are doing crime together, and they find their hyena because the hyena dies, whatever, and they find out he's alive, and they're driving the stolen car, typical crime stuff, and they have all this other stuff, and pretty much it ends up, yeah, I'm independent, I'm strong, I'm still a criminal, F you Joker, I'm the best. And that's pretty much the movie. And again, the problem with the movie is that, first of all, you should have just called it a Harley Quinn movie. And the problem is, you can tell they used the Birds of Prey movie because they're trying to, okay, we're trying to sell it to women. We're trying to sell it to the comic book fans. I don't know who this is selling to, because the problem with Harley Quinn, and also the problem with the movie is that they keep talking about Joker. Why don't you just put Joker in a movie instead of just referencing him all the time? And that's just pretty much what it is. It's like you're referencing Joker over and over, but you never show him. So what's the point of having this movie if you're going to just keep talking about Joker and don't even have him appear in a cameo or anything like that? So that's another issue as well. And also another issue with this movie is that I'm not sure this is going to do financially well in the box office, because I went to the movie theater. They're trying to appeal to women, but more men saw it than women in my theater. You feel me? And I talked to some of the theater owners and stuff like that, and some of the workers at AMC. They said a lot of the tickets are not being sold crazy like that. So I don't think the movie's going to do gangbusters the way the media and all these articles are keep on spinning it. And also, who is this movie for? Is it for older? If it's for women or teen girls, they kind of shot themselves in the foot, because Harley Quinn is a PG-13 character that appeared in Suicide Squad, and the teen girls that do like Harley Quinn and Suicide Squad are not going to be old enough to go see this because it's rated R, and their parents are not going to let them see this movie unless they have a way or a plug to go see Birds of Prey. And the word of mouth for the comic book fans, they're not going to like it, and I do think word of mouth is what's going to kill this movie. And it's a DC movie, and DC doesn't have the best track record when it comes to making good movies, and they always have mixed reviews and controversy and stuff like that. So they don't have the Marvel brand logo to back her up, and also it's almost like an independent superhero film at this point. And the trailers didn't look good, and it looked super messy and choppy. And the problem is they're trying to appeal to this. The pink hair girl crowd, the women's march and stuff like that, the white women's march, the girl with the pink hats, the feminists and stuff like that, the Me Too movement. And I guarantee you a lot of them are not showing up to this movie, because if they were, they would have shown up at least right now by preview night, because when I went there, it was more dudes than women. So all this stuff about female empowerment, they are kind of full of shit, because when you watch the movie, it's not really a female empowerment movie, and it's really just a Harley Quinn movie. And the way they talk about representation and stuff like that, Black Canary, Sandra Cain, and the Latino gay police officer, she's in the background. You know what I mean? Like, they're in the back. In Huntress, they're in the back, and Margot Robbie's and Harley Quinn's is in the front. Like, Harley Quinn is pretty much the female Joker and the star of the movie. Pretty much. And it shows that the media is also full of crap, because they're doing this because this is like, it's kind of like their rebellion to Joker, because everything that freaking Harley Quinn does is pretty much the same crap that Joker does. The only difference is that one's a white woman and one's a white man, so of course I could give the white woman a lot more credit than the white man. And it's just her doing the same crap that Joker's doing, just more in a female girl version, feminist way of doing it. And I'm just curious of how well it's going to do well financially. So in my personal opinion, Birds of Prey, I'll be honest with you, I don't think you guys should check this out. But if you really have to go, my personal opinion, it's not a bad movie. It's not like the worst movie ever made. I do think it's better than Batman vs Superman. I think it's better than Suicide Squad. I think it's better. I don't think it's better than Wonder Woman. I think Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Shazam, and Joker is better than this movie. I do think it's better than Suicide Squad. I think it's better than Justice League. I think it's more watchable than Justice League. I think this is better than Man of Steel. I think this is better than Suicide Squad. I say it's better than a lot of the bad DC movies. But I think it's better than Green Lantern. but it's not a movie where I could tell someone to spend their hard-earned money to go see it. Man or woman. This is not a woman thing. This is not a man thing, stuff like that. It's just not a great movie. It's a super messy movie. At best, it's an average movie at best. It's a C movie at best. And again, you have some cool John Wick fighting scenes, but again, like, it's not enough for me to tell someone to spend $20 or $30 of their hard-earned money to go see a feminist woke movie that's kind of preachy, but it doesn't do it over the top. There's certain moments where they do it over the top, but there's some certain moments where it's like you could watch the action scenes and pretty much enjoy it. But overall, I just can't tell you to spend your money on it. I personally say wait till cable, wait till Netflix or streaming and stuff like that, or on demand. I cannot tell you to spend your hard money to go see this. I say go see Sonic the Hedgehog instead next week, in my personal opinion. That's just next week, in my personal opinion. But that's just how I truly feel. If you're a comic book fan, it's a big middle finger. If you're a casual or normie, they kind of treat you guys like you're kind of stupid. You know what I mean? They really take you guys for granted. And they're really trying to get the SJWs, the feminists, and the woke people on Twitter and Instagram to go and support their movie. To come and support this movie. And that's just pretty much it. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Have you guys seen that movie? Are you guys going to go see this movie? Tell me what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you rate and like the video and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Peace and have a great day and take care. And also, I will do a Birds of Prey box office update video this week. So make sure you guys check my channel as well. And make sure you check out the box office of this numbers of this week as well. Take care.